Hello everyone, welcome back to PW IELTS and TOEFL Prep. My name is Divya Jagar and I'm here to help you to understand what is TOEFL, right? So if you have seen my previous video lecture where I tried my best to explain you what all TOEFL is all about, right? And what all modules it has, how to prepare, what are the questions and what are the timings you will be seeing, and you'll be giving or you'll be taking your test, what are the challenges you may face. So try not to miss any of the lecture related to the TOEFL, because every day, every time, whenever we are coming up with the TOEFL strategies or the TOEFL videos, we gotta give you the very important information. Reason why I'm saying not to miss is because most of my students have this misconception that they still believe that TOEFL is one of the lengthiest, one of the difficult tests. No, it's not true. It's absolutely a myth. The TOEFL, after, I would say after July 26, 2023, the pattern has absolutely changed. Now, the TOEFL examination will not ask you to sit for more than 2 hours. So, make sure go to my previous video where I have talked about everything about TOEFL, the timing, the question type, and of course, the all 4 modules that you need to know. Today, if I talk about today, right, so today I'm here to give more light when it comes to the TOEFL speaking, right? We need to know what is TOEFL speaking, and of course, what are the things that I can do or we can do to get good score in our speaking. And yes, there are few things that you need to know that can make you happy, that here no human examiner is going to take your test. This is absolutely a recorded session, right? So you are going to read the question, you are going to record your session, and then this recorded session or the recorded answer will be sent to the ETS, and then human examiner or the AI, the combination of both will evaluate your answer and you will be given fair score. So one thing that you need to take out from your mind, no stress of seeing or facing any human examiner in a TOEFL. It's absolutely a recorded session. So without further ado, let's get started and let us understand the question type, right, the challenges, and of course the time that you're going to spend. So talking about speaking, so speaking will have 4 tasks. The TOEFL speaking will give you 4 different questions to perform, whereas the question number 1 is absolutely an independent task where you are absolutely free to come up with your feelings, your emotion, your ideas. But talking about the question number 2, 3 and 4, so these are the questions where you are supposed to come up with your integrated skills. Means not only you will be asked to speak, but also you will be asked to read, you will be asked to listen, and based on that listening and reading, you will be asked to give your answer. So in short, I would say that question number 2, 3, 4 will not ask you to come up with your opinion. Your opinion is not required there. It's just that whatever you have read, whatever you have heard, you have to use that information and you have to give your answer. Now, all 4 questions, the independent one and then 3 integrated tasks, all these 4 questions are designed to check the ability that how well you are speaking, that too in academic setting. So you remember in the previous lecture also I have told you that TOEFL may reading, writing, speaking, listening, everything is under academic setting. Whatever the content you will be asked to read, listen, speak and write will give you the real time college and university classroom experience, right? They are absolutely under academic settings. So here no less than 17 minutes. So within 17 minutes you'll be going, you'll be going through the part 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you will be asked to stay calm and wait for your result. नाउ टॉकिंग अबाउट द इंडिपेंडेंट स्पीकिंग, चलो अब हम क्वेश्चन को समझते हैं. ठीक है, मैंने बोला 4 तरीके के क्वेश्चन होते हैं, राइट. बेसिकली 2 पार्ट होते हैं, इंटीग्रेटेड एंड इंडिपेंडेंट. बट व्हाट इज इंडिपेंडेंट टास्क? देखो, इंडिपेंडेंट टास्क इज द क्वेश्चन टाइप वेयर यू विल बी गिवन अ क्वेश्चन ऑन योर स्क्रीन, and then after reading that question you will have some prep time and you are absolutely free to come up with your feeling, your emotion, your opinion based on that. For example, if the question says school students should not wear uniform, do you agree or disagree with that? So here I am absolutely free to come up with my opinion. I completely disagree with this opinion, or maybe I completely agree with this opinion. Let's suppose the question is saying what would you prefer, tea coffee or juice? So let's say, okay, I'll prefer coffee. So why do I prefer coffee? I need to answer that. So some familiar topic will be given to you, no subjective question. A familiar topic will come where you need to prepare yourself for 15 seconds and then you have to speak for 45 seconds. So the task 1, the independent task, will take entirely 1 minute of yours, where 15 seconds is to prepare yourself and 45 seconds is to speak. Now you must be wondering, ma'am, 45 seconds में कैसे answer करेंगे? So you need not to worry, because here you will not be asked to give very descriptive answer. You will not be asked to come up with so many details. It's just that choose your side, add one reason and conclude it. For example, what would you prefer, tea, coffee or juice? I would say, well, I would definitely prefer a coffee over a tea and juice, because whenever I take coffee, whenever I drink coffee, I feel more energetic and I do not feel sleepy. This gives me energy to, carry on myself or carry myself for the entire 8 to 9 hours. So whenever I'll be given a chance, so I will always opt for coffee. So what you said, I started by, taking my side. I gave some example or maybe some points to support my side, and then conclusion. So that's what you need to do. Always you will be given a familiar topic and then you need to prepare yourself for 15 seconds. So whatever comes first in your mind, choose that, come up with 1 or 2 reason and then conclude it. So here, make sure your answers that you are giving, or maybe the answer that you are giving in the very first task, is clear. And of course, the coherent means whatever you are saying, whatever you are speaking, making sense, right? You should not say anything randomly coming in your mind. So that's what you need to practice. कि ठीक है मैम, part 1 independent है, question easy है, हो जाएगा, होगा नहीं, आपको practice करनी पड़ेगी, right? You need to practice how to structure answer, because then only you will be getting good score. Okay, talking about the integrated parts, the interesting part now, I would say that. देखो, task 2, if I talk about, though it is a speaking, right? But here you will first ask to read and then you will ask to listen. So listen very carefully, though it's very interesting and you will find quite easy also, because before speaking you will have enough thing, with you that you can speak. You need not to come up with your opinion. You need not to organize. I mean, of course you need to organize the answer, but you need not to generate your own ideas, right? So here what happens, that when you are doing integrated part of speaking, the task 2, there first you will be asked to read a passage, right? And that passage could be a letter, could be an announcement, right? You will be asked to read that for 50 seconds, okay? After 50 seconds of reading, you will be listening a conversation between 2 students. So let's suppose here the letter is something saying, in the reading, you are reading a letter by the student, or maybe you are reading an announcement by the university that now university is eliminating the bus services, right? You are reading it, okay, the university is announcing, okay, from now onwards there will be no bus services because of this reason, that reason, though we have come up with some alternative that can help student to reach on college on time. So a kind of announcement you will be reading. Now you know that TOEFL is all about taking notes. So not only you have to read, you have to take notes, right? That what information you have got from that reading. Then after you will be listening, there are 2 students talking to each other. Student 1 and student 2, maybe a female student or a male student. Now they both are talking or discussing the announcement, right? Whatever the announcement is done by the university, they are discussing whether they are happy with that decision or they are not. So here most of the time you will see the student will have contradict opinion. One will say, well, I'm okay, I'm feeling really great that university is thinking about it. Other is saying, well, I do not believe this thing is not going to help us or help many other the student. So you will be listening a conversation, and again when you are listening a conversation, you will be asked to take notes, what man is saying, what female is saying, or the student is saying. Then after, the question will appear. After reading, after listening, the question will appear which will ask you to summarize, right? And give opinion, right? Here you will be asked to summarize and give opinion. Opinion of a student, right? For example, here, let's suppose after taking notes, after reading, listening, you have made the notes, and then after you will have here 30 seconds. You will have 30 seconds here to prepare yourself. Whatever the information you have jotted down, while reading and listening. You will have 30 seconds to summarize that information, and then question will ask you that men was holding that opinion, tell the reason why he was holding that opinion and explain what reason he has given. So here whatever the men has said, you need to come up with that. Well, the university has announced this, that, whereas the men was completely disagree or disappointed because of these reasons. So here it is absolutely reading and listening. And reading listening ke base pe you have to give answer. Okay. Talking about the part 3, which is not very different. Here also you will be asked to read and listen, and then after you have to give answer. But only the difference that you will find here is that in the part 2, it was an announcement or a letter, right? But in the part 3, you will reading an academic topic, right? Maybe they are going to talk about mimicry, okay? They are reading about mimicry, or maybe they are talking about biology, any topic, right? You will be reading somewhere 100 words. Then after, instead of the conversation, you will be listening to a lecture here on the same topic, right? Part 2 में announcement और letter होता है, and then after conversation होती है on the same topic. Part 3 में academic topic होता है, and उसके बाद lecture होता है on the same topic, right? This is only the difference, that here you will be reading an academic topic, and then based on that topic, you will be listening to a short lecture. And after reading, after listening, of course, you know that while reading and while listening, you have to take notes, that whatever the information you got from the reading passage, whatever the information you got from the listening lecture, and then after, again, you will be given 30 seconds so that you can summarize, or you can collect all the information from the reading and listening resources. And then after, you will be asked a question and you have to give answer based on reading and listening only. So here you are not supposed to add your opinion. जो भी आपने पढ़ा, जो भी आपने सुना, based on that you will be asked to come up with your opinion. I hope it is clear. Feel free to write down anything you have in your mind related to the TOEFL speaking, related to any of the question in the chat box, in the comment box below, so that I can go through that and I can see what exactly you students are looking forward to, and I'll give my best, or I'll make sure in the coming videos lecture, I'm gonna take your point and clear your doubts. Last but not the least is your listening, speaking part 4, where only listening is included. You will be asked to listen and then speak. So here you will be listening to a lecture. Okay, here you will only be listening to a lecture, and you know that while listening to the lecture, you are supposed to take notes. Once you are done with the lecture, you will be given here 20 seconds to prepare yourself. The notes that you have taken, use those notes, organize those notes, and then you will have to speak for 60 seconds. 1 minute speaking only. So no question will ask you to speak for more than 1 minute, right? So 20 seconds आपको मिलेंगे to prepare yourself, whatever the notes you have taken while listening to that lecture, and then after you have to speak. So in short, if I talk about part 1, क्या था? Independent. You will read a question, you will give answer based on your opinion. Part 2, 3, 4, दोनों में ही you will be asked to read. 2 और 3 में you will be asked to read and listen, and then you will be giving answering. You will be giving answer based on reading and listening source, whatever you have read and heard. Part 4 will only ask you to listen to the lecture and then speak. It's just that you have listened to the lecture and then you are summarizing or maybe paraphrasing the same thing in just 60 seconds, right? So that's all your 4 question about. Now make sure if you have any doubt, you are writing down in the comment box so that I can help you. Now, general strategies कि ठीक है मैम अब prepare कैसे करें, right? Okay, I understood that here in speaking, not only I have to speak, but also I need to prepare, or I need to make myself, comfortable with reading and listening at the same time. Reading भी करनी है, listening भी करनी है. Not only that, you have to understand what information they are giving, and then after you have to speak the same information. So my dear students, make sure you do practice every day. Practice every day can make you perfect. You know that the saying, practice makes the man perfect. So make sure you are speaking English every day on a various topic, right? If you don't have the environment, and if you say, ma'am, I have nobody to speak with, use your mirror, speak to yourself. This is what, many of my students are doing, and they are seeing drastically improvement in their speaking skills. So just speak on various topic every day. Take a topic and try to speak as much as you can, because this will help you to boost up your confidence. And of course, when you'll be trying speaking on a various topics, so no matter what topic you will have, you will always have some strategy or some story in your mind that you can answer with. Now record yourself. Another strategy that you can do, first I said speak every day, another is record yourself. One of the best strategy I and my students have experienced, that every day try to record your answer, right? And not only you have to record, but also you have to play back your answer. And once you'll be playing back, you will find yourself doing good or bad. Let's suppose if you think that, okay, I'm taking so many unnecessary pauses, I'm taking fillers, I'm using fillers, or maybe I'm speaking right, but I'm doing some grammatical errors which are quite, silly. I know this is wrong, but still I'm doing it. So the recognition, the self evaluation is really important whenever you are looking forward to improve something. So every day try, once a day, जस्ट एक आंसर को रिकॉर्ड करो, उसको सुनो और देखो कितना इफेक्टिवली आपने बोला है. लेट्स सपोज इफ यू थिंक दैट आउट ऑफ 10 टुडे आई कैन गिव माई सेल्फ 5, सो टुमारो वर्क फॉर 6, 7, 8. So every day just notice the things that you are doing right in your speaking. Be a listener and listen that how effectively I have spoken, and then whatever the things that you feel okay, this is something need to be improved, work on that. Consciously keep that in your mind. Okay, next listening mein or next recording mein I'm not going to repeat the same thing. Use a timer here, very important thing, because here that you will be asked to speak for only 60 seconds, not more than that, 45 to 60 seconds. So make sure whatever answer you are recording, you also keep a target that I need to finish my answer within 60 seconds. Means I have to start with my answer, I need to give some reason to support my answer, and then you have to finish also. Because देखो 1 minute में if you will keep on adding the thing, this won't be able, this won't give you good marks. Because यहाँ पर आपकी delivery, the complete answer, language, सब कुछ evaluate होता है. So make sure not only you are giving answer, but also you are completing answer. So have that target, have that thing in your mind, okay, I have 1 minute, and in this 1 minute I am going to speak these many things. So do that. Structure your answer and your responses again. So as मैंने बोला कि 1 minute आपको timer लेके चलना है. So make sure 1 minute में, okay, this is what I will start, this is what I will add in my body, and this is how I'm going to finish it. So here also you can follow the IBC format, that okay, I'll be introducing, then I'll be coming up with my main point, and then I'll be concluding it. For me, this is the reason I will choose this because of that. So whenever I'll be given chance, I'll be doing it. So make sure that you are starting and finishing on time, and of course you have to complete your answer. Now talking about these strategies, right, the daily strategies that you can do to help yourself better. Here, develop a template, right? This will help you to structure your answer. As I've told, okay, this is how I'm going to start, this is how I'm going to add my point, and this is how I'm going to finish it. So make sure that you have that structure in your mind and you're preparing. जैसे introduction हुआ, main point 1, अगर जरूरत है तो main point 2, and conclusion, right? It will help you to organize and stay focused. Tip number 2, expand your vocabulary, because this is also something that you can use, because language will also be observed. You can use some flashcard app, you can read extensively, that can help you to develop your vocabularies day by day. Tip number 3, focus on the pronunciation. So here I won't suggest you to copy anyone, it's just that maintain your natural tone, speak in your natural way. Nowhere you should sound unnatural or artificial. So make sure you are clear and you are absolutely good when you are pronouncing, right, the word. So pronounce means that clarity in your voice, right? Active listening. So when I say active listening, you must be worrying कि ma'am speaking में listening क्यों करनी है? So you know that there are 3 questions which will ask you to read and listen, both the things. So make sure you are an active listener. कि whenever you are listening something, not only you are listening but also understanding what they are saying, and based on that you can answer. So here make sure improve your listening skills by regularly listening to English podcasts, take notes, and of course it will help you to understand the information. Okay, now tip number 5, practice with sample question. So once you are done, you think, okay, my skills are improved. Now I need to actually practice. So make sure every day you are doing some sample tests that can help you to understand the challenge. Okay, this much time I need to prepare, this much time I need to speak. You are not finding yourself quite, a stranger. Okay, what I need to do, I don't know. So make sure you are doing absolutely within the time with the question. Right here, test tip if I talk about, make sure that you stay calm because this is absolutely a recorded session. Relax yourself, be confident, listen carefully to the prompt and to the instruction before answering. Manage your time effectively and remember to breathe and pause naturally, right? Fluency will not ask you to speak like a train or like a rabbit train. No, it's just that we want you to speak at a natural pace because it's absolutely recording. Only one thing that you need to work on is your reading and listening skills, because this is the very important, I would say the point that you need to keep in mind, because most of the answer will ask you to follow the sequence of the information that you will be getting from reading and listening. So make sure you are not only trying speaking but also try listen, try read, take notes and summarize whatever you have got from both these sources. So that is all about TOEFL speaking. I hope I have helped you out. So I'm gonna see you in the next video. For till then, stay tuned for more information. Thank you so much.